So one thing that I've noticed is that most tutorials online uses Clerk's preview component, and I'm not exempted. As you can see, this is a series that I just concluded on my channel. In case if you want to watch the series, I'll leave a link in the description. But if I click on the login button, you can see that Clerk gave me this preview UI component. And how do I know? You can see that it's secured by Clerk, and you can even see the mode that you are in. So if you want to build hobby projects to show to people, you don't need to let them know that this is in development mode. It's not really a nice feature to attach to your SaaS project. And another thing is that you're kind of stuck with the styling. So you can't really style this to fit your brand or basically your entire project. And if you use Clerk a lot, you totally get the bigger picture of what I'm saying. But the cool thing about this is that everybody don't know about Clerk. And by the way, this video is not sponsored by them. I wish they did. But the cool thing, but the cool thing about Clerk is that they give you a full API access. So you can have access to different, in this case, I can call them features. You can have access to different features while bringing in your own styling and your own UI. And your boy has gone ahead to do just that. So as you can see, this is a landing page I called Clerk API, and this nice headline right here. So basically, if I click on sign in right now, so you can now see this nice UI that is way different from this one, but the flow and the functionality still remains the same. And you can also handle error cases in each of these components as well. Alright, so before I start demoing the project, I just want to let you know that if you need access to this, it's completely free, and you can find that through the first link in the description, the GitHub link. So the only thing I just want you to do is to give it a star if you found it helpful, because the essence of me doing this is that I see people using this a lot on their hobby projects and all, when you can actually build a nice UI like this. So you can choose to implement that. And again, I didn't integrate it with any database, so everything is stored in our Clerk user management dashboard, but you can integrate that to any database of your choice. I have some videos on how to integrate it with a database. I'll leave a link to that if you choose to. So this is also going to be a series, but it's not going to be like the previous one when I made sure I completed it before moving on to a separate video. After this video, the next video that might likely come up is me showing you how to create like a sign up component, signing component, how to add forget password and all, but it's not going to be at different intervals. So I can sign in. So if I enter my mail like so, and let me just add a dummy password for now and click on login, you can see this error message I got that said couldn't find your account. And don't worry about this Next.js error. I'm currently using localhost 3000, but if it's live, you wouldn't get this error right here. So we don't have an account. So the next thing to do is to sign up. So if you click on sign up, you'll be directed to this component as well. It's kind of similar to the previous component. So I can create an account. So I'll paste in my mail and I'll use that as my password right here. And you can also continue with Google. We'll check that in a minute. So create account. So a verification code has been sent. So I'll quickly copy that code and get back to you. So I have the code now. We'll just paste it right here, and you can see that I can't click on it till I have this 6-digit code right here. So I can click on verify, and if you don't get the code, you can click on resend. This feature is actually working. So let me just test that out. So if I click on resend now, you can see verification code sent. So I'll copy the new one. So let me get rid of this one and paste in the new one. I click on verify. All right, so we are now logged in. As you can see, it says welcome back nerd. So I didn't just stop there. I took it a step further by adding a custom account. So by default, if you click on this, normally used to be a user button component from Clerk, but this is now customized. So if I click on this, you would see manage account and logout. So there's still some features I've not tested during the sign up and the login process. I will do that in a minute. Or let me just go to manage accounts now. And this will take me to a profile page. And as you can see, this is still custom. This is the image from Clerk. And if I go to my Clerk dashboard right now and scroll down, you can see it right here. So like I've said before, all what we are doing is just syncing to the Clerk user management dashboard, not a database. But you are free to add that if you want. So if I scroll down, you can see the user that has been added. And if I go back right now, I can change the profile picture by just selecting this one right here. And you see that we get the profile picture updated toast message. The cool thing is that it's real time, so as it changes here, I don't need to refresh my page before these changes as well. You can see it just updated by itself. So you can also choose to add the first name, last name, phone number, and an address. Remember that we signed in with our email address, so we didn't enter a first name and a last name. So to do that, I'll click on the edit profile and say Dev Lawrence. And for my phone number, I'm not going to click on this so that you don't see it. So I'll just quickly enter that. So this is not my actual phone number. This is just a dummy one right here. So for the address, I can just enter my address right here. Then I can click Save Changes. And you can see profile updated successfully. So if we go back to our Clerk dashboard and click on that user, so you can choose to replace the image directly if you choose to, and you can see the first name is now updated, last name is updated. Then for our phone number and our address, those data are being stored in an unsafe metadata, so you can see it right here, and you can add multiples if you want. So that's that for the profile page. So one thing I can do is to log out. So if I click on log out now and I click on sign in again, so if I try to enter my email, I can type, and for the password, let me just say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and I click on login, we should get an error that says password is incorrect, try again or use another method. So all these errors you are seeing, I was not the one that wrote them, they are from Clerk. Remember I said we're using Clerk's API. So if I click on these issues right here, you would see that the message said password is incorrect, try again or use another method. So you can choose to still customize this if you want to, but consider they give you a nice error message you can show to your users. So I can click on forget password now, and it says enter your email to receive a password reset link. So I'll just enter my mail, say lawrence6@gmail.com, and send reset password. So resend code sent to your email. So I'll quickly enter a new password right now, and for the reset code, I'll quickly copy that and I'll paste in that code right here. All right, so I'll click on reset password now, and now password has been reset successfully, and this should now redirect us to the sign-in page. We actually made the home page, not the sign-in page. And lastly, let me just log out again and sign in. This time I'll do it using Google, and you can do it with other auth providers like GitHub, Twitter, and the like. So I'll click on continue with Google, and I will select my email, so this one. So you can see that nothing changed and we're signing without the same user account. Alright guys, so that's the size of the video. I will leave you to just check out the rest feature for yourself, and also let me know in the comments what other feature you want me to add to this project to make it better, because the end goal I have in mind is someone should come to this repo and copy any of the components or features they want to add to their own application. And don't also forget to leave a like if you find the video helpful, and do well to smash the subscribe button. Till next time.